Yo, alright, we're live?
What, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, we're gonna
Magic.
do composite Beyonder versus Elder God Demonbane. And here's all you need to know. The original Beyonder is true Omni, so it's a GG. Demonbane can't touch him.
So is that your argument that he's true omnipotent?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
The
so
original Beyonder, not after retcons and shit. The
yeah,
original
the
Beyonder was.
the pre-recon, right?
Well, remember, there's been about 5 or 6 retcons. So yes, pre retcon, whatever the hell.
Okay,
Yep,
goddamn.
the original one.
So
The very, very original one.
what puts him as true omnipotent?
Well, he was stated by himself to be omnipotent. He was stated by other characters to be omnipotent. He has a feat where he literally infinitely overpowered the second strongest person in the verse. He's bigger than their entire omniverse, beyond all concepts, beyond literally anything, beyond dimensions, beyond infinite dimensional. He's beyond. He literally is beyond everything. He was also stated by Jim Shooter, who was the guy who wrote him, to be omnipotent. He was stated by Stan Lee at one point to be omnipotent, even though he also said Galactus was omnipotent, so you can take that with a grain of salt. And also he was literally written as an author fill-in for Jim Shooter during Secret Wars. He's literally an author fill-in
All right.
because Jim Shooter during the initial Secret Wars crossover was given complete control over the entire company, and so he wanted to make a character that represented himself in the comics. And so he made a character that had complete control over the entire Marvel verse. Because that's what he had at the time. He literally had everybody working under him, and he had complete creative control over the verse. So he created a character who had complete creative control over the verse. So statements, the fact that he's an author fill-in, and a couple like little feats here and there where like he literally is infinitely above everything.
Yeah, I got your point about being above like concepts and all that of fiction, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
He's
see,
beyond everything.
Demonbane has also shown like being one of the top tiers of his verse besides as Azathoth is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Asimov.
Yeah. So being above like dimensions isn't a problem. The only thing we're gonna have to discuss is true omnipotency.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
here's what here's what I know.
go
Like
ahead.
in this scan, like I'm reading right now. Beyonder, he's stating that he's like a true omnipotent. But like it seems like he has some morals that he can't put down. Like, isn't a true omnipotent not supposed to have these certain morals along with them?
No. Yeah. Real quick, I just had to say the fact you said isn't a true omnipotent not supposed to. You can just stop right there. A true omnipotent can do whatever the fuck a true omnipotent wants. That's what being true omnipotent is. But no, the character of Beyonder, his entire character is, and he explains it in a monologue that he has about being omnipotent, which I can link you the scans of if you need to see him. Although on the post you can already see him. But so basically, his entire characterization is built around the fact that because he's true Omni, anything he wants is real. Anything he doesn't want is no longer real. He's omnipotent. So the whole thing is basically he's bored, and he can make himself not bored, but because he's omniscient, he'll always know that he's making himself not bored, and so he'll basically never understand what true entertainment is as a true Omni. And that's what happens in Secret Wars 2, where he lowers himself to a not. He basically uses his omnipotence to make himself not omnipotent. He takes away his own omnipotence momentarily, so that he can entertain himself without being burdened by the fact that he's omnipotent and omniscient and everything like that.
Yeah,
But no,
that's.
yeah.
Sorry, go on.
But yeah, it's not a moral thing. He just has a conscience. He's just sentient. He's not like a. He's one of the only true omnis that actually has a personality, unlike people like freaking I don't know, like Azathoth or the Primal Monitor or any of them, where like they're just like hearts that like basically they're just a heart to the Omniverse. Like
Yeah.
he was made as a fill-in for Jim Shooter, and so he acts like Jim Shooter was, which is why he's also arrogant and a little bit crazy because Jim Shooter was a fucking psychopath. But yeah.
Damn, I never even thought about that explanation.
Yeah. A lot of people have it, and almost no one in Battle Kingdom agrees with me that he was true omnipotent. Even though, like, if you go back on that post, like everything that contradicted it that SSJ Ryu tried to bring up, I debunked because he had the only way that you can try and say that he's not omnipotent is by using things that are post retcon, which
Yeah.
I think you might use that as an argument. Are you going to use that as an argument, the whole retcon thing?
No, because I already know that there's like difference between like the rectons and stuff.
SSJ Ryu.
And the fact that also if anybody who watches this wants to bring up the whole, I think it was Tom Brevoort who said it. He basically was like, if Beyonder was actually truly omnipotent, he wouldn't have been able to be retconned. Well, if that was true, then no fictional character ever can be true omnipotent because there was a time where their story started, and there was a time where the story ended. So the fact that Toa, the one above all, was created after a massive overhaul, like rework of their universe, that should mean that technically Toa was never omnipotent. Even though we know for a fact he's omnipotent. We know Toa is true Omni. But because he was created
he's basically like an author figure.
Exactly. But yeah, so...
But except, like, the Beyonder difference between him and Toa is that he has, like, a character, like an actual character.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. He's conscious. He knows. He's all of the Omni powers and all of the true Omni powers while still having, like, sapience. You know, he still is like he still has a consciousness and everything like that. Unlike a lot of them who are just kind of like I mean, like really, like the Primal Monitor is literally just like a gearbox that keeps the Omniverse spinning. Same thing with Azathoth. He just dreams up the entire Omniverse and that's it. Like. I mean, they're not real characters. That's why I actually love the Beyonder, is because he's true Omni, but he's an actual character. Like he's not just a freaking plot device to get the story going or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, shit. I can't even argue against anything anymore.
Yeah. Yo, all right then. Yo, badass.
Right, debate me on Natsu Drag Neo versus Elder God Demon.
Yo, what's your argument?
Yo,
you're not laughing. I'm being dead serious.
Oh, yo, Natsu. All right, I got you, KP. I'll be Demonbane. All right, you're Natsu. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Natsu's written by Hiro Mashima. If Hiro Mashima wanted Natsu to beat Demonbane, he can make him strong enough to beat Demonbane. Thus, he can beat Demon.
Yeah. That's pretty sound. Now, I just had to say, that's some Torybot type of shit. Like, well, there's an author, and the author could just make them omnipotent. That's some Torybot shit.
Why don't you guys do the Living Tribunal versus Demonbane? That seems better.
Yo, yeah, we could transition this. We'll retitle it from Beyond It, since that one is kind of over. We can do
do you think the Tribunal beats Demonbane?
Well, Composite Tribunal would. Hell yeah.
I already know the Tribunal doesn't have like true omnipotence with them.
Yeah.
So if you want.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you wanna do that? Well, I don't know. Should we do that in a separate stream? Because we might want to get some more niggas in here to do that one. Because I know Corey would want to do it.
But y'all might as well just finish it.
Oh yeah, all right.
Do you think you'll be able to get more niggas?
This is gonna be a short ass video. Yo, goddamn. I don't know. Do you guys know anybody who would want to do that stream? Yo, anybody who's watching this, comment below. Tell us if you want to be in that stream. We'll do that. We'll try and schedule that one up. So Living Tribunal.
Yo, I'm 0-2 and I'm literally 0-2 in voice calls now.
Yo. Wow, that's sad. Yo, you should have won the other one. I will say that. But yeah.
Yo, it's because you changed your name from Pocket Mentos.
Yeah.
Or Jack would beat them, or would beat Demonbane. Horrible.
Yo. Well, anyways, yeah, KP, just go ahead and end this stream. Anybody wants to be in the next one can comment below on this post or whatever. Well, goddamn, this was way fucking quicker than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, signing out. What you say?